Hello everyone, this is Dr. Dana Karam here. Today I'm going to be discussing about what you can do during a 21-day or a 14-day lockdown. So the first thing is, like they always say, that it just takes 21 days to build a habit. So if you're in the middle of a 21-day lockdown, you can choose a goal that you want to work on and work on it every day. And by the end of 21 days, you have a new good habit that is going to help you with your health and well-being, and you don't even have to think about it. So let's see what you can do during this lockdown time to improve your general health and well-being. So I'll be talking about a couple of things today. One, I'll be talking about goal setting. Two, about some food habits that would improve your health and well-being. Three, about sleep and meditation. Four, about exercise. And five, about some family time. So let's get started. First, what do I mean by goal setting is like, if you're in a lockdown, you are choosing to do something to improve your health and well-being, have a specific goal in mind. Say like, by the end of 21 days, I would have cut down sugar completely from my diet. Or have a goal like, I would start exercising every day, or I would be spending more time with my family, or something like that. And have this goal and do it every day for 21 days. So by the end of it, it just becomes a habit and you're not even realizing about it. So first, let's talk about food. So what are some healthy food options that you can choose during this time to improve your general health and well-being? So the first thing is, like, try to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your diet, because fruits and vegetables have a lot of vitamins and micronutrients which improve your general well-being. And try to not overcook the fruits or the vegetables, and try to have them fresh and try to have them in their natural form, because that's when you get the most nutrition out of it. Second, you can try to add some nuts in your diet. Nuts, especially almonds, have like a high glycemic index and help you feel fuller for a longer time. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. That helps in decreasing your cholesterol and improve your general well-being. So all nuts are good. Some nuts prevent constipation, so try to incorporate more nuts in your diet. Three is, try to eat more lean meat instead of red meat, and definitely lean meat is better in terms of cholesterol and also in keeping you fuller. It's a healthy snack as well, so try to eat more lean meat. Then during this lockdown, you can try to choose more wholesome foods like whole grains and naturally occurring foods, and try to move away from canned or processed foods, because canned and processed foods have a lot of sodium added in it, a lot of preservative, which is not good. So when you have this time with your family, time for yourself, try to choose more naturally occurring foods and whole grains rather than compared to the canned and the processed foods. Other things you could try is to definitely take more vitamin C rich foods like oranges and other vitamin C rich foods, which will especially help improve your ability to fight off a cold or cough. And definitely with the coronavirus scare, that's a good thing to do. So these are some things that you can try in your food. And another thing you can try in your food is to completely avoid artificial sweeteners and extra sugar added. Choose naturally occurring sugars, and if you could go sugar-free, that's even great. So these are some things that you can try in food changes when you're in a lockdown, and try to make it a habit so that by the end of the lockdown you are just following a really healthy food. Next, I would be talking about sleep and meditation. So in this period of lockdown, you can try something for your sleep. One is, try to fall asleep naturally, meaning like whenever you're feeling tired, and try to wake up without an alarm. So they say that when you sleep and kind of wake up without an alarm and you feel good the next day, that's like the amount of sleep that your body needs to be well rested and have a well rested mind for the next day. So you can try to figure that out during this lockdown period, meaning like just fall asleep when you feel like, and wake up without an alarm to see how much sleep you need, and see how you can make sure that you are well rested when you have to go back to work. Second is, like, before you go to sleep, try to follow what we call like sleep hygiene, meaning have like a calm dark room so you are well rested. If you're using the phone, try to use it in the night mode so it decreases the amount of blue light and kind of helps calm your mind. if you have difficulty in falling asleep, definitely try to avoid some intense movies or shows or videos before going to bed, because you want your mind to be calm. And also you can try other techniques, like maybe having like a white noise going on or some waves, crashing sound going on, to kind of provide a soothing environment for you to sleep. Also trying some green tea or something would also help. The other thing is like, so in this lockdown period, you can try to figure out what's the best things that help you sleep and what is the best amount of sleep that you need to feel well rested the next day. And especially with the coronavirus anxiety and the fear going on, it's important that you try to do some meditation. I'm not a big person who does meditation, but now I have started recently because I feel like meditation helps calm your mind and help separate your racing thoughts and anxiety from yourself. If you especially meditate before you go to sleep, that will help you a lot to get a good sleep and like a well-rested mind. I'm basically using like some of the free apps that you get for some basic meditation skills. Some apps just play like a constant, like a relaxing noise. Some apps just keep saying like, oh, relax your mind, relax your body, and things like that. And there are some other meditation techniques that you can look up online, so you can try to practice. And nothing like really advanced, just some basic meditation to kind of calm your mind and to kind of separate your thoughts, so you rest your mind and soul and body before you go to sleep, so you feel really good the next day. So these are some things that you can try during the lockdown to make it a routine, so when you go back to your hustle and bustle, you have a new good habit. The third thing I was going to talk about is exercise. So it is recommended that you do at least 30 minutes of exercise at least 5 days a week. So in total, at least 150 minutes of exercise. That is something that you can start trying during a lockdown. If you have an elliptical or a treadmill, like somewhere, just dust it, take it out, and it's a time to start using those. If you don't have anything, that's okay. Take the stairs in your home, or just walk back and forth from your hall to your living room. We recommend moderate aerobic activity. What do you mean by that is like you should at least feel your heart racing when you're doing exercise. And a couple of other things, if the weather is good, you can go out for a walk, because you can still get your exercise and at least get some nature in the lockdown situation. But definitely don't try to go close to your neighbors or anyone. Try to maintain your 3 to 6 feet distance. Other thing about exercise is like if you're trying to lose some weight during the lockdown period, do what we call like high intensity interval training or HIIT exercises, meaning you work really hard, like with your heart racing for at least 30 seconds to a minute, and then you rest for 30 seconds to a minute, and then you again work out for 30 seconds to a minute, and then rest. So you do the cycle of rest, exercise, and that kind of helps burn more calories and lose weight. And that is something that you can try to follow at this time as well. That's exercise part of it. Another thing is like, not only exercise helps your it helps improve your immunity, but it also helps control anxiety and depression, and also helps you feel better. So that's something you can try to make a practice in this lockdown time. But in addition to exercise, I just want to mention something real quick about stretching. Your muscles need the stretch. They need stretch to keep them resilient and to keep them improve their elasticity. If you go to mayoclinic.org and search stretching exercises, anyone can go this and search on this. They have like when you search stretching exercises, they have like couple of slides that show different stretches for different muscle groups of your body. You can do those stretches at home. That kind of improves your muscle elasticity and improves your range of motion as well. So exercise is not only moderate aerobic activity. Doing the stretches also keep you resilient and mobile and flexible for a longer time. So this is something that you can try to incorporate into your life during this lockdown and make it into a habit. Then I will talk about so we talked about food, we talked about sleep and meditation, we talked about exercise. Finally, I'll be talking about family time. So what do I mean by getting some family time? So be it a couple, or you are with your parents, or you have kids, try to have like a family routine. Maybe have like a family no electronic game night. Maybe do a game of chess, do a game of carom, especially during this lockdown period, or bake something together, cook something together. So those are some things that you can do with your family, and maybe have something every day for the period of 14 days or 21 days, so you have something to look forward to, and you can actually change this lockdown time into a memorable time rather than being a scary experience. Or maybe you don't have to do anything, just sit together as a family and talk about your experiences or talk about your questions. This is a good time to connect with each other as well. So let's support each other during this difficult times, and let's try to find something positive and make it a habit during the period of lockdown so that we improve our health and well-being. So if you like this video, definitely comment about what you're doing as a family or as a person to improve your health and well-being. What is that good habit that you're working down? Share your thoughts and share your ideas in the comments. And if you're doing something with the family, especially family time, definitely share your pictures and also tag your friends and other family members so everyone can have some positive energy during these difficult times. So stay safe and take care. Thank you.